I do want to go back to Gatlinburg though, because they added like all these treetop campsites after the fire and stuff. They added all that extra stuff. I kind of want to check that out.
Like the
Because the last
Gatlinburg
time I
strip
went,
area.
yeah, because the last time I went, they just had like cabins out in the middle of nowhere, and then it's like you would drive like 20-30 minutes, and you'd have a little, like a little merchandise or whatever. It's pretty.
They have like a little
awesome,
tram that you can go up to over Gatlinburg, and you can see.
Yeah.
Alright guys, and we're back. And we're just gonna continue our travels from last night. We hit level 20 last night, if you remember. And tonight, we're shooting for 20, 25, somewhere in there.
State your destination. I'll add you to the list. We can find room, depending on your destination. Tell me. We depart within the hour. Safe travels to you.
Where do I need to go?
State your destination. I'll add you to the list. Tell me.
I guess we'll go here first and see what happens. We're just gonna bounce around until I figure out what's going on. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
I've done more than hear about it, my dear. I've seen it myself.
Still not the right place?
We can find room, depending on your destination. Tell me.
Here, maybe? Find the Harbage. Prophet connected. me a magical projection. He asked me to seek out a place called Harbridge, where he has taken refuge. I should go to him and ensure that he is safe. The prophet told me to seek him out in a place called Harbridge. Here's the Harbridge. Shore map. Shore map again. Huh. I really don't know how to find this. But where do I go?
We depart within...
Really?
State your destination. Safe travels to you.
I had to go and do all that, and she had the answer the whole time. Okay. Well, we got this. See, guys? That's why it says in there, noob streamer. Because I'm a noob. We be noob. We be noobing it the fudge up. Okay. Let's go.
What is it?
Man, this place is cool looking. Look at this place.
There is an urgent task for you.
I'll be at this again tomorrow.
You know what, guys? I want to make a guild.
March into the great houses.
Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
Travel forward, friends.
Into the great houses. Only the finest merchandise.
Anyways, we're off. Sorry. I got distracted. This game will do that to me.
We need an edge in this fight.
Open for business. ever fought the daggers?
A few times. And the Dominion when I served in Shadowfen.
Hold, adventurer! You're the one I seek.
I'm glad you're the one I see. Can I spill you? Just a long journey, that's all.
Turn out! From the side! Now!
The river flows so slowly. Much slower than I remember.
We found our friend. We found him. We found him. Now we see what he wants.
Welcome to the Harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past. Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Very well. We're going on a trip in my favorite pizza ship. Doing bad.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Okay. Where are we going?
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions. The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. Baron Aquilarius, the son of a Colobian duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Veron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. Baron Aquilarius, the son of a Colobian duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Veron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and
Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Saha, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Mannimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about? These were the 5 companions. Mannimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Mannimarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Interesting.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Mannimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Mannimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Huh. Interesting.
The ritual tore the veil between Nairn and Oblivion, allowing Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane melt. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra. Mannimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Mannimarco and delivered to Coldharbour, the realm of Molag Bal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Mannimarco and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Mannimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Coldharbour, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Mannimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molag Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me. Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw Nan into the depths of Coldharbour. These terrible engines of destruction were appearing all throughout Tamriel. Lord of brutality and domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage? As you say.
And we're off. Okay.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Coldharbour. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Mannimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
What? that storyline quest is done. Let's see what else we could figure out to do. Head this way. See what we can find going this way. So we just finished all those quests. Maybe we could get us into a little trouble this way. See if we can't find us a fight. Doesn't stay. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Huh. What's this do? Those under the center lane will have a boon that increases physical and spell resistance. Yeah. That comes in handy. Sweet. Okay.
A living soul. It has been. I and the other Saxhleel have not returned willingly. We Argonians were slaves to the Chimer in our time, as I sense they can be today. Even in death, we serve our cruel masters, slaves to their will. The Chimer would not willingly release us to Aetherius. To set their souls free on the river, you will have to destroy the Keepers. If you would do this, you will find me on the road away from here. I sense something I must see for myself.
Yeah.
The smell of brimstone is strong in my nostrils. Even as a spirit, this place smells of ash and death. Have you done as I asked?
Yes.
You are very kind. Strangely kind for a place like the Ashlands. I stand here, tasting the air. And do you know what I've learned?
What is that?
The Saxhleel you saved, the Argonians, they are not the only ones in danger. This pact forged in the wake of war is fragile. So fragile. Remember the history of violence against my people, and treat them well as you walk the river's edge.
Thank you.
My brethren are safe, and the Ashlands bubble with hope. I pass now down the river to swim in the currents of Aetherius. Go well in your own passage, traveler.
And you as well. I want to see this new staff I just got. A healing staff, okay. Okay, what's going on here? What the hell's going on, man? Fight something. travel until we get another one. getting wild.
The hearts of the Dunmer are you here to help? Oh, there's much to do, but the Dunmer and Argonians aren't even talking to each other. There's a troubled history between the two races. The Ebonheart Pact can't miraculously smooth over old hatreds. Even so, with Senian ruins, you'd think they'd work together. A lot of townfolk were burned by lava. Soft scale can make a burn salve, but it requires shock chitin. You'll need to kill Shocks and take their chitin to him at the temple. He'll know what to do with it. Shock are all over town. Collect their chitin and bring it to soft scale. Bad blood. I thought everyone knew that. Back before the Ebonheart Pact was formed, dark elves enslaved Argonians. They raided the Black Marsh and brought the captives up here to work. Sure, but the bigger problem is the Dunmer. They used to be lords and masters until the pact was formed. Now all of a sudden the Argonians are free and everyone is equal. Ha! Spoken like a courtier. You know, just saying everyone is friends doesn't make it so. Forming the pact was a battle, and there are still many sides to it.
Where do I go to collect these shock skins? What's a shock? Ain't bad at all.
You are not of Seni. Your scales bear stains of soot, and you smell of smoke and flame. What brings you here? I offer my gratitude. Please wait. I'll make a poultice to soothe the burns of the injured. I'll need you to use it on them. The Dunmer don't trust Argonians, especially me and my egg sister walks in ash. They fear we'll harm them. You are a stranger, so they may let you heal their wounds. There is more. When you are done, go to Spellwright Gervis. Let him know we made this salve to help. Perhaps he will see we are not his enemy.
you.
Thank you.
Why are you here, stranger? That Scaleback? I kept my tongue when times were good, but now when the town is weakened, he's suddenly helpful? This is just a trick. Because his people have taken my daughter, Movani. She was doing chores for me and now she's disappeared. One of the farmsteaders saw that Argonian walks in Ash watching her. Who else could it be? Nonsense. We've lived in the shadow of Ash Mountain all our lives. We know its dangers. It was those Argonian savages. Find Walks in Ash, then ask that Scaleback where my daughter is. Return Movani to me. Then maybe I'll see what Softscale wants. Look for Walks in Ash in the ruins. The three only know what she's doing. We are in words and treaties. The Moot might meet in peace, but we remember what the Argonians were like when we dragged them out of the muck. We know what they really are. That's the calm man's choice, stranger. Without my daughter at my side, I don't give a damn whether some Scalebacks are bleeding out in the ash.
Okay. I get why he's mad. Let's go get his daughter. Reached level 21, look at that.
This is not a good day for Seni, traveler. Yes, I am. Look at this. This is no natural run of lava. These are footprints. A spirit of wrath came through here. Stubborn Gervis will not hear my warning. He thinks the eruption caused this. As you can see, his daughter is not here. I did see Morvani earlier. The flow of her life takes her to the base of Ash Mountain regularly. I don't know for certain. Just that I saw her walking west out of town. Find her, then perhaps Gervis will listen to me. If you succeed, use this. A signal. It's colorful but harmless. If you find Lady Morvani, use it, and I will come to you.
Okay.
Truth falls like a cool rain, carving many channels in the mud. My truth is different from the Dunmers, yet both are still true. I have no love for them. Do you hate fire for burning down your hut? The fire acts as it must. They saw our huts, and their nature required them to act. I trust a dark elf to act as a dark elf must.
Okay. She's logical, at least.
Someone came. Did Father send you? I fell and... Are you mocking me? Yes, of course I am. I'm trapped by lava flows and flaming shorks, and I can't walk. If I ever get home, I'm gonna drink a whole jar of Sujamma. This was a shrine to the Three. I come out here to pray for Mother. She was taken from us a few years ago. She was the sweetest woman I've ever known. Some days I swear I can still hear her voice. Anyway, I was out here when the eruption began. Of course he is, the overprotective Guar. Since we lost Mother, he's tried to run my life for me. I think I'll need 2 bottles of Sujamma when I get home. Forget what Father says.
Found Gervis's hatchling? Good.
I've caught you, bloody-handed. Morvani, are you Lord, Mother, and Wizard? Are you all right?
I'm going to be fine, Father. Thanks to this traveler. Can we get me off of this rock now?
Hold on, Morvani. I've got you. Traveler, you found my daughter. In the midst of all this, you found my Morvani. The Argonian helped you find her. Pah! Self-interest and cunning, I'm sure. I'm grateful just the same. Morvani means the world to me, ever since her mother was taken from us. They have beastly, baser urges. It makes them hard to trust. When the swamp calls to them, they rise up against their neighbors and strike them down. Even the kindest, the most gentle, are not spared from their wrath. It was before the signing of the pact. The Argonians of Seni still served my neighbors as slaves. Several of them made a break for freedom, and my Renisi, she was just out for a stroll. But today Morvani lives, thanks to you.
I'm glad.
Yes, well, I thank you for all you've done here today, traveler. My daughter is safe, and I must reluctantly admit that the Argonian may have played a part. May Lord, Mother, and Wizard all guard you on your journey.
Sweet. Here we go. We've restored their trust. Okay, let us continue. Good morrow, traveler. Here, let me help you. And we continue on.
Best viewers on streamboot.com. Remove the space S7FQP1HH.
Thanks for the chat. Appreciate it. Okay, let us continue. Hope everyone's enjoying their time tonight. We appreciate you coming out.
Who sent you? Holgun? No, I'm sure it was. I'm on orders to scout the area. It's skeletons or daggers. Dry scales. I'm not sure what's worse. Who sent you? The Daggerfall.
And we're off. Next quest. Just one at a time, leveling up as we go. Dude, this place is crazy looking. Got a little glitchy there. Just a little glitchy. Commander Knief, how goes it, sir? Don't run away. Get back here. Come here, you.
Here, Kwama. Nice Kwama. Please don't eat me.
Good sir. I say good sir. Come here. I challenge you to a duel.
Who would do such a terrible thing?
Shaw's bones! The violence must stop!
Sovngarde with your murder.
The peasants have died. Dirty peasants. Damn dirty peasant.
is now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Devon's Watch. Hurry.
I'm gonna go do this to aid Devon's Watch first. Oh, it's because I killed the peasants.
Hold there, traveler. I'm Holgen. True a word. Onuja sent you just in time.
Oh yeah, this is the one that's way over there.
What do you want?
It's a journey. Man, I can't wait to have them out. Actually, how do I get them out? I want them out.
Pakruti is pleased to see you. An excellent selection. Your rewards are ready. This will do. Once more, my good friend. Ah. Shall we try again? Select the crate and try your luck. Goodbye, my friend.
Jane must feel like going with the best idea.
Let's see. How do we become an ESO Plus member? Sorry, guys. You can't see none of this. I apologize. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Yeah. Again, you guys can't see this. So I want to mount. It's 1,000. So I have 2,000 crowns. What do I want? We could have a bear. We could have a lion. No. Let's see. Okay, how do I use my mouse? Hello, dude. How do we call out our mount? Excuse me. I hate to ask. Do you by chance know how to call out the mount? One second, chat. I gotta figure this out. Alright, we figured it out. We have it figured out. Sweet.
Where in Oblivion did these things come from?
I got a freaking pet. I got this. Yeah. Let's go, bud. This is awesome. This makes life a lot easier. This makes life a lot easier. I got a lion. A lion now. And I got a little mammoth. He's a cute little mammoth. Oh, I love it. It's just made this game so much better, y'all. So much better. Like, 10 out of 10. Would recommend. And I have a fucking pet lion now. Like, come on. And I got a little pet mammoth that follows me everywhere. Hold on. And he stays out with them. So I have 3 little pets. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, guys. I am officially geeked now. I have friends. Look, I have 3 friends. Tim, Bob, and George.
It is good to see you again. And I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure. Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor.
Okay, okay.
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molag Bal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
Okay.
Tread carefully in Molag Bal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you. After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly, making weapons for the enemy. The God of Schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
Oh. Interesting, interesting.
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the Foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
Okay.
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molag Bal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
You guys ready? We're going on a trip. Why am I back in this fucking prison?
And he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here. You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave. It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the foundry. I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. And the fragments are reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them.
We must.
I'll do my best. Lead on.
You'll go, bitch.
These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity.
Back to work, Slade.
Get your soul in it.
This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Skyrim. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Your mind and soul are already ours!
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you? In life, I was Gjaldr, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end. I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here? Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here. This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here. Careful. Keep your head down. It's my old mercenary camp. Varen was our commander. We were fighting to free the Empire from the yoke of the Longhouse Emperors. I tried to be a good soldier. But the rest of the unit, they treated me like a freak. I think they were afraid of me. They like to hide my armor so I'd fail inspection. Bastards. In a camp full of people, I never felt so alone.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes a run 50 laps this time.
Did you find something? I can't believe it. Excellent. I'm ready.
I think that still stands for me like that.
What's your step? All the mining has made these tunnels unstable. Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your will.
It's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend? My axe. Ah, it feels good to have it back. It's part of me. Losing it was like losing an arm. I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him... I could have strangled him with my bare hands. And now... I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me. better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself. I feel like a warrior again. We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide, but now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it. Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now. So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
Come on, little elephant dude. Hear that? It sounded like... No. It couldn't be. Sai. What's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan. Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there. We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing is going to keep me from helping Sai.
That's one thing they did better than Warcraft is they gave you a mount at level 10. I didn't know that. I didn't get mine until level 21.
It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me, taunting me. Did it! The voices, the whispering. It's gone. This whole time it was like watching myself from a distance. Disconnected.
We're gone. We're off to see the Prophet, the wonderful Prophet of Oz. You here, little buddy?
Lyris, child. Are you alright?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Mannimarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her. And she would need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred. What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held? Then we must locate him before Mannimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place. As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet, we must first locate Sai Sahan. For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river, yet the river flows on. Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right. Farewell, Vestige.
And we're out of here. Let's go see what kind of mischief we can get into.
Yeah.
There you are, Vestige. Come to the house. We must speak.
sauce.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
I just need to sell my wares.
You need something?
Got stuff sold to that boy. I really wish it was daytime right now.
All my bags are genuine.
Welcome to Navi.
And we're off. Back to the guild, dude. Actually.
Buying, selling, trading. Buying, selling. I've got what you need.
Come, do your trading here.
We shall just travel the quick way. There we go. Good day, traveler.
You are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely. Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the Foundry of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige. Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Davon's Watch. Fear is on the lips of the people. Darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Manamako. If it is truly an agent of Manamako's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents. Venture to Davon's Watch. Speak to Fedwira Lauren at the market, or Okia the beggar. Lyris first heard murmurs of trouble lurking in the shadows from them. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
And we are off again. Man, having that lion mount though is so nice. And I got a little buddy too.
Yeah.
You guys are going away for a second. I gotta look at this one more time. Over the kitty. Oh shit. That's cool. This is really, really cool. And we travel.
Many fine goods.
I wasn't going to ask you for coin. I'm no beggar. I prefer to sleep out here where it's warm. Come to think of it, there was some out-of-towner mucking about in the abandoned stable last night. I didn't pry. None of my business. Also, he was armed. I'm no fool. See here, I had no idea the man was wanted by the authorities. He didn't... Wait. I remember now. He was with another man, gaunt and pale as a ghost. They opened a storm cellar door near the stables. Do you think they were burgling the place?
Since the war began, the market has never been busier. Let me think. Ah, yes. Imperial fellow. Tall, brusque, rather boorish. He pushed me while I was haggling at the market. Scurried off toward the east end of town when I tried to have words with him. Typical. You're very sweet to say that. He scurried off in the direction of the stables, if that's any help to you. And he was with another man. Deathly pale with deep-set eyes. He gave me the chills, that one did.
Excuse me.
On your blood.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me? This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately. Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident? Well, out with it. I don't have all day. Your disguise is terrible, by the way. You look like a character from a bad adventure novel. Are they? I didn't think that Redguard Has-Been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Never fear. Sai Sahan is safely locked away. Even if they were to discover his location, attempting a rescue would be suicidal. Of course I do. But I'm not in the habit of revealing vital secrets to insipid lackeys. Now be gone. And if you contact me again without good reason, I shall contact your cell commander and have you properly thrashed for your ineptitude.
guys. I'm gonna get back to Dude's house and then we're done for the night. The adventurous way, we won't fast travel. But as we travel here, I just want to say thank you for sticking around, watching, hanging out with me. We didn't get too many levels done today, but we did a lot of adventuring. Got a couple things. Got some cool stuff. Got a couple buddies. And we got my friends into the game. Really cool. I can't wait to see what they get themselves into and what they turn themselves into. I'm learning a lot more about the game, obviously. Like, look, I got my formal robes on. We got us a pet. We got a lion. And if we don't want the lion, look. We could have a kitty cat. Where's my kitty cat? Look at the little kitty cat. Look at the little kitty cat. Isn't that cute? And we got our two little companions here. It was a fun day, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being here. Fun adventure. All good adventures do eventually come to an end. And today's adventure, sadly, will be coming to an end. Very soon. But again, thank you guys for everything. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. I appreciate everything. You guys are amazing. Amazing audience for putting up with my nonsense for hours on end. Especially when I'm figuring out a new game. We've made it. We've made it to our final destination. We're gonna get in here in the temple. Get our cat in here. This is our final resting spot, guys. This is where we made it. Alright. Again, thank you guys. You guys have been wonderful. I hope everyone a wonderful, safe day. I will be back again tomorrow. Until then, we love you.